Good afternoon, everyone. In fact, is it afternoon? What time are we on? I don't know. Whatever time it is. What I want to talk about today is what's been going around the mainstream media in the UK, this blood scandal. And I want to give you an aspect that these dots that nobody's put together yet, although I think they will, and I think it will just add depth and add absolute horror to this story. So if you don't know what's been happening, if you're in the United States or Canada or wherever, in the UK, in the 80s, the United Kingdom, the government, the NHS were giving blood to people that was infected. A lot of the people were getting HIV, they were getting hepatitis, and there was a total cover-up. This was like 40 years ago, and it's only just come out, and it's only just been brought into the light, and people are only just, realising what happened. So basically, they were giving blood to people, they were getting HIV, they were secretly being tested for it. Then the doctors would get the results and say, oh yeah, this guy's got, or this woman's got HIV. They wouldn't tell them. They would then go on to pass that on to their partners. They would have children who had HIV. Guys, the whole system, it just shows the mass corruption back then in the 80s in the NHS, because obviously now, guys, it's all 100% better. They'd never give us any medical treatment that was potentially harmful, would they? But yeah, that was in the 80s, guys. So, this was going around. It's been proven now. It's come out. Nobody's disputing it. Rishi Sunak came up and he gave an apology. I mean, I don't even think Rishi Sunak was born when this was happening. So I'm not really sure why he's giving an apology. What I want to know is, who's going to go to prison for this? Some of the stories of those, of those families where their children just started, they had HIV and they started to die, and we don't know why it's happening. There was people were destroying evidence. And the two things that I want to look at here, guys, all right? One, where's the moral compass of the people destroying this evidence? Where's the moral compass of people to say, well, hang on a minute, this is just wrong? Where's the moral compass of the doctors who were administering this, knowing that there'd been other reports of HIV and hepatitis? I can't even, saying it's horrific. So that's one aspect of it. The other aspect of it is, if you're in the UK, you remember around about 1990s, there was a massive government push for HIV awareness. There was a massive government push for, using protection, and of course you'd always use protection if you're sleeping with somebody. And they were drilling it into people about all this stuff on the news. On the news, there was adverts. Every nightclub you saw warnings about it. Looking back now, of course they was pushing this. Of course they knew there was, this was spreading, because they were spreading it. They was giving this blood out, and they knew this blood was infected. But it was a mass cover-up. So let's fast forward to today, 2000 and what are we on? 24. 2024 in the UK. Let's go back 4 years. Let's take that time bracket, 2020 to 2024. Have things changed? Have we been forced things that we may or may not agree with? And have we been bullied into things? Have we been pressured into things that have later come out and, it's been found that, they may not have been as good for us as we thought? I don't know, guys. Tell me in the comments what you think. I've got no opinion on this. Also, what is going to come out in the future? In 10 years' time, in 20 years' time, what information is going to be brought to the fore? What information is going to be brought out there? But by then, there'll be nobody there that we can say, right, it's your fault, because these people will have, 40 years ago, a lot of these people back then who were in, obviously the senior management positions, in their 40s, in their 50s, they will have died of natural causes now. So who are we left? Who's left for this? And guess what, guys? Guess who's going to fit the bill for the compensation for the 3,000 people the 3,000 people that we know have died prematurely as a result of this blood scandal? Guess who's going to fit the bill? We're going to fit the bill. Because I can guarantee you these companies, these medical companies, they will have so many layers of layers of protection in such that, no, we subcontract to this company subcontracts to this company is responsible for PPE, this company is responsible for this, and you just can never get to the bottom of it. And a lot of these people, likes come out in the press, a lot of this information and a lot of this evidence has already been destroyed. It's been purposely destroyed. So are these things happening now? I don't know. What I do know is this is absolutely disgusting. It chills me. It actually, it chills me to the core when you think about this could be happening to your child. And you're asking doctors, what's wrong? And the doctors are blatantly lying to you, as they did. I know the doctors wouldn't lie now because I know the doctors are a lot better. Let me know what you think in the comments about that. And this brings me back to the whole thing about the NHS guys, okay? I think we need a totally new system. We need to just get rid of it and build a new system, because what we've got at the moment, what we can see, it's just rotten to the core. I mean, we've got doctors lying to people about infecting their children with HIV. That it's not me making it up. If I said this to you 2 weeks ago, you'd say, yeah, okay, Sean, that's never going to happen. Maybe one incident in the whole entire NHS, but no, it's actually common practice. It's common practice to give people HIV now and not tell them about it. Anyway, guys, it's a bit of a ranting video today. I'm going to keep it short. I'll give you some more of my usual doom and gloom update on the escalating world events later on today, and that is it. Let me know what you think about this, guys, in the comments below, and I'll try and do a follow-up video as more things come out, which they will inevitably will.